Everyone here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1. It is Sunday, it's that 8 p.m. hour, which means, for anyone who knows, the next hour is going to be all local music, homegrown stuff, and that includes my guest in studio tonight, the band 7 Asterisk. I said it correctly. Yeah. Give me props for that one, guys. So, and we have the full band in studio tonight, which isn't something that normally happens. So I have to say I commend you guys for being able to get everyone together and actually get down here and in the studio today. You guys have a lot of cool stuff coming up. You have new music for us, which I appreciate because I think we've played a track from you guys before, but you guys have been playing a lot, and I didn't have music from you, and it kind of bummed me out a little bit, seeing how many shows you guys have been playing. So we're going to get some new music from you guys. We're going to talk about a big upcoming show that you have, and some other fun, I don't know, lots of fun stuff, I'm sure. So, all that being said, let's go down the line. I want you guys to just kind of introduce yourselves so people can kind of maybe get a sense of voices. And then we'll jump right into this. We'll play some music from you. We'll do all the cool stuff. But introduce yourselves first. Who you are, what you do.
Hi, I'm Robin Hart. I'm the lead vocals. I do the lead vocals.
All right.
They make me talk sometimes against my will. No, I'm kidding.
I'm Adis, and I play rhythm guitar.
Rhythm guitar, okay.
This is Matt, and I do the bass.
Do the bass.
My name's Dave, and I do the drums, and I'm the new guy.
Okay,
Yeah.
The new guy, all right.
I'm Gerardo, and I play guitar.
All right, so we got the full band in here today. A lot of people doing a lot of things. I am going to make all of you talk just so you know as this thing goes on. We're going to play a couple of songs from you guys here. So I want to talk a little bit maybe about that and set it up. And then when we come back from that, we'll get all the gory details about how long you guys have been playing and you know, where you picked up the new guy, all that kind of cool stuff. So if you want, maybe just give us, we're going to play the next one. We'll play the song Unfound right now, but tell us a little bit about these songs that we're going to be playing. Anyone?
All right, let's do this. Our second single, our first one was Tremors.
Sure.
That one got released last year. Then after that, it was Unfound, which I think you'll be playing.
Sure.
That song I wrote about maybe 14 years ago. It's just mostly about how we treat each other. We're in a society where we're very desensitized.
Mm-hmm.
And most of all, how you treat yourself. We're very harsh with our own selves.
Sure. Yeah.
You know?
I get that. Yeah.
So
that can happen.
It's one of those very emotional songs that we try to connect with people that, you know, at the end of the day, you're not alone. You know, everybody's feeling the same, you know, emotional.
Okay. All right.
Connection.
So let's play the song. We're going to come back. We'll play a couple of songs from you guys. We'll come back. We'll talk some more with the band 7 Asterisk here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1.
Maybe put it in class. If I set the wrong version.
every Sunday night. Homegrown on New Rock 104.1.
Damn! I remember your smile when you look at me. It was just like a dream. Douse me in kerosene. Set myself all aflame with only your love to play. Let me into your heart. Give me your love to stay. Keep all the jokes, all the sweet memories. Take whatever you want. Please just take it from me. You can keep all the jokes, all the sweet memories. Take whatever you want. Please just take it from me. Jokes and all the sweet memories. Take whatever you want. Please just take it from me. You can keep all the jokes and all the sweet memories. Take whatever you want. Please just take it from me.
There is the band 7 Asterisk right there. The song is called Falling. It's a brand new one to us here on Homegrown, New Rock 104.1. We also have the band in studio tonight. They're talking about all sorts of cool, fun stuff that they have coming up, and we'll get to that in a second. But right now, tell us a little bit about... I'm not even going to have you tell us about the song. What I want to know is... how would you describe your music? People have heard it, obviously, but how would you describe your music or what it is that you're trying to accomplish musically? Where do you fit genre-wise? Where do you put yourselves, or do you care?
Genre-wise, I just like to play the music.
Okay.
I think we can fall in with a lot of different genres. I've had people tell us that we sound like the Cranberries, which I don't really agree with necessarily. I don't think we sound anything like the Cranberries. I wouldn't put that on them, but no, I'm playing.
The Queen herself.
What do you guys think?
Yeah, what do people say? What do you hear from people who are like, hey, you guys, because every band gets that, right? Oh, I love you guys. You remind me of blank. Yeah, and a lot of times it's like you're saying, Cranberries?
Like out of pocket a little bit.
That's cool. Like, I love the Cranberries or whatever, but so what are some other bands, or what are some other bands that you're like, you could hear in your music that you would go, oh yeah, we kind of put that in there?
I mean, we all have our influences of how we want to sound like.
Yeah.
It's just a big melting pot of our influences. But for me...
Specifically, let's go.
Me, I would say, like, Death Cat for Cutie / Modest Mouse.
Okay.
That's what I try to go for.
Okay.
Anyone else?
I'm not too good with genres and stuff like that, but
I
definitely like I feel like we get really heavy on some parts, like not too fast, but you know the breakdowns they go kind of hard. I would say maybe like alternative-ish, maybe a little rock. I'm not too sure. I don't really know much about genres.
Yeah, no, that's fine. And I hate to put people on the spot because I know it's horrible to go, hey, what do you come But at the same time, I think there's something good about being forced to, when people force you to go like, oh, what kind of music do we even play? So, sorry to put you on the spot, but... anything to tell us about that song before we get into the bulk of why you guys are here?
Falling.
Well, yeah, I mean, that's our newest single that we just released not too long ago. That song is about love.
Yeah.
Just unrequited or just agape-ish love where you feel it for somebody and you just know, like, the little nuances that they have and just how much you love that about them.
So tell me a little bit about the song, the process of putting the music together. I mean, it sounds a little bit like you're sort of bringing songs to the band and putting them together there. How much of the stuff do you do, and how much of the stuff is sort of given to the other people to kind of come up with?
Well, I think as of late, Aris and I, we just write what we feel would be a good fit for our band, and we circulate it with everybody, and then we just kind of put our portions on it.
Mm-hmm.
And at least that's what I do. You know, I just write whole songs and then be like, "What do you guys think? Yay or nay?"
Yeah, I think that kind of goes into the way we like became a band because I joined, so I'm like the second most recent, but it's been like about a year since I've been with the band. But when I came in, so like Gerardo had written all the songs, and he had them like basically like fleshed out and stuff. I think Matt added his parts, and then the drummer at the time added his parts as well. But mostly, like early on, it was like his songs and like the vision that he had. But I think as we kind of came more and more, I think the songs are pretty much like structured and written individually, but then, like he said, presented to the band, and then everyone kind of goes off of that. So like Matt would add his parts, the drummer, everyone else, and then Lana will go with the lyrics and find out what she likes, and Robin. So
it's okay.
Man.
That's two. I'm 2 for 2 right now.
2 for 2.
This is getting rough here. All right, so let's go ahead and let's set this up right now, because this is the real reason that you guys are here. It's because you're playing this big show coming up this weekend, and it's the Fresno Fest. You guys, they put out the lineup a while ago now, and you guys will be playing. Do you know? Let's tell us a little bit about how that kind of came about. Like, you know, was that something you guys were eager to do, or did they reach out? And then, you know, if you know when you're going to be playing, set it up for people so they can make sure if they're going to Fresno that they come out and see you.
Well, it was actually kind of funny. We weren't really necessarily even planning on playing Fresno, and then out of nowhere, Breezy, who runs the coordination in Tioga, was like, "Hey, you guys want to play Fresno?" And I was like, "Yeah."
Yeah.
Why not? Yeah. So it was kind of one of those things where it's serendipitous. So, you know.
Yeah, excited, obviously.
Very much so.
Yeah.
Very.
When do you know when you're playing at what stage, and then I'll break down the whole lineup for people. So
yeah, we're playing at 2:30 to 3:15 on the 41 stage, which I thought was an L. So
yeah. Now it's 41 because it's right there between the 99 and the 41 in downtown Fresno. This is the whole thing about Fresno. So Fresno is happening. This is going to be on Saturday. Okay. And it's the yearly thing that everyone does. There's a bunch of bands. So this year the bands are going to be and there's 2 stages. So the 41 stage, you guys are going to be on there. The Morenos are playing. Then you guys, Mindless Society, Puppet, and Casa de Unst. I think I'm saying that right. And then on the 99 stage, there's going to be The Box, The Zoomies, Siva 13, which is a really great band, 1335, love them, Blade Trip, Patrick Contreras, and Fashawn. So that's like a stacked lineup that you guys are on, which is really cool. And people can find out more about that just going and searching Frez Yes on all of the kind of social medias. Where can people find out more about you guys if they're interested in following 7 Asterisk? I keep saying it like that just because I know I have like I read things weirdly, and so sometimes I'm going to mispronounce it.
Don't worry, we've been thinking about putting out a how-to video on how to say it for everybody. It's a common thing.
Yeah. But where can people find out more and follow you guys, get all the gory details?
Well, we have the Instagram, 7 Asterisk Instagram. You guys can follow us there. You can hit us up. You can talk to us. You can harass us lightly. We do have a Facebook. We're not as active on that one. We do have to fix it up a little bit. We have the YouTube. We've got some music out on Spotify, Apple Music, a few other places. Or if you ever see us in public, you could just be like, "Oh, hey, it's you."
That's right. That's what I always like to say. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back, and then you guys have actually kind of curated a bit of the set list for this show. So we're playing your songs, but then we're going to play a couple of other songs from bands that you had suggested, like we want to play this particular band. So we'll come back, we'll talk about that and talk a little bit about the community that you're kind of a part of and trying to build here, and also a little bit about being what it's like to be a remote band, because maybe people don't know, we haven't mentioned it, like you're not all from Fresno, so part of the band at least, right? Or how much of the band is from here and how much of the band is traveling in from out of town?
So I live in Paso Robles, which is about 2 hours from here.
Yeah.
So
the rest of the band's here then?
Yeah,
Pretty
the valley.
much.
The valley. Okay, the valley. All right. So we'll come back. We'll talk about all that. All right. But first, we're going to do a quick commercial break here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1.
On New Rock 104.1.
Yeah, we're going hard right there with a brand new. We got a debut here, another debut. That one was the brand new one from Scoundrel. That song is called Wretched. Super cool song. Thank you guys for getting that. And by guys, I'm talking about 7 Asterisk, who is in the studio tonight. They're talking about their upcoming performance at the Fresh Yes Fest. They're talking about all the new music that they're putting out. And also about the sort of community in general that they find themselves a part of. I know, we've kind of spoken before out at some places and talked a little bit about that. So when, you were setting to come on the show, you suggested, hey, here's a couple of songs that we want you guys to play, including Scoundrel there. Talk a little bit about sort of why, what is it about Scoundrel that made you guys decide, hey, they need a shout out?
All right.
This is you. It's all you.
It's all right. Let's do it. Yeah. So one of the reasons we chose Scoundrel is Chris. He's the drummer for Scoundrel. He helped us out throughout 2024 a lot. Mm-hmm. He actually helped us refine our sound.
Oh, okay.
Previous to that, we had a drummer. He was very sick, so he couldn't perform as well. So he had to drop out. Shout out to Daniel. Mm-hmm. We miss you, buddy. And then Chris took over the sticks there.
Oh, okay.
And he, like I said, he reformed our sound, made us where we're at today. And on top of that, he helped us out a lot with our actual 3 singles that we came with.
Okay.
So he's the one that's actually playing.
Like the recording engineering part of it? Yeah.
Well, he's the one that's playing.
Cool. Okay.
As far as recording, we went with Steven Ordiano, who has a recording studio in Madera.
Okay, yeah.
Shout out to him.
Shout out. Is it Studio
6?
Studio 6, yeah. Did some cool stuff. He has, I'm still waiting for that Werebear release to come out.
Yeah.
Just so we all know, but... He's a really cool guy. Yeah, for sure. All right, you know what? Let's jump back into another song from you guys, because I that's why we're here. But before we do that, I again want you go ahead and make the pitch for Fresh Yes. Let people know when it's happening, when you're playing, why they should come see you, all that good stuff. And this could be anyone. This could be
Come on, Matt.
anyone.
Let's do this, man. Come on, Matt. You're too savage. Let's go.
Don't make me do it for you.
Yeah.
Come on.
Okay.
Fresh Yes.
Yeah, Fresh Yes.
322.
Yeah.
That's on a Saturday.
That's on a Saturday. Yeah.
Right? 2:30.
Yeah.
3:15.
So get there in the afternoon, obviously, and then you can just stay all day. You guys are playing on the 41 stage.
Yes, 41 stage. Yeah.
Anything special you got planned for the set? Are you guys what's the process like when you're doing a show like this as opposed to the normal show? Maybe your set's a little shorter. There's going to possibly be a larger crowd. Are there thoughts going into how you set up that particular set list, or is it same old, we're just going to do what we do and we're awesome like that?
Well, I would say usually, of course, we're going to do all of our originals, but we usually, we've done a couple of cover shows already, so we have a lot of cover songs.
Oh, yeah, what have you guys done? You've been a bunch of those cover shows. What have you guys done so far?
Oh, yeah.
Cranberries?
We've done all the
You did the Cranberries?
That's probably one of the reasons why there's that comparison there.
Okay, so Cranberry, but what else?
We did Cranberries. We did also
Pixies.
the Pixies.
Oh, sweet.
So we did half and
half.
That was a huge hit. And then this past
cover show, we did all one-hit wonders. We've done some we've done a Disney song. We did what's it called? Avril Lavigne, which is not really a one-hit wonder.
Skater Boy?
No, not that one.
Skater Boy. That's the only Avril Lavigne song I know.
Like Stacy's Mom, Teenage Dirtbag.
Oh, Wheatus.
Yes.
Yeah, a little bit.
All right.
So
Did you do the vocals on it? You didn't make him do the vocals?
No, I did the vocals on all of those songs.
Yeah.
Every single one of them.
Let's do can we get a little bit of Teenage Dirtbag just right now?
Oh, man.
Just on the spot. Can't.
I've got 2 tickets to Iron Maiden, baby.
This is great radio, by the way.
Friday, don't say maybe. I'm just a teenage dirtbag baby like you.
That's awesome. Thank you for that. That just made my day. I don't know if anyone else will care about that, but that just made my day.
That was no warm-up either. That's
All right, let's jump in. We're going to play another song from you. We'll come back. We'll do some more chatting here with 7 Asterisk on Homegrown New Rock 104.1.
Teenage dirtbag. Will we sing it? Your song. It's on air.
That was another brand new one for us here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1. The band is 7 Asterisk. The song is called Young Love. And the entire band, congratulations for you making it, is in the studio here with me tonight to talk about a bunch of cool stuff that they have coming up. mainly this show at Fresh Yes Fest, this set at Fresh Yes Fest. So that is happening on Saturday. It's a whole lineup of really cool bands. That includes Fashawn, Patrick Contreras, Blade Trip, 1335, Sia the Zoomies, The Box, Casa de Unts, Puppet, Mindless Society, 7 Asterisk, and The Moreno. So the really cool thing, anyone who's been to, so have you guys been to Fresh Yes before? I mean, have you, is this like, or is this going to be a first time? What do you know about the Fresh Yes Fest? Because I'll fill you in if you need to know.
Yeah, no, I missed it last year.
Yeah.
And I think you were saying that it was raining during
Last year was a crazy year, yes. It was raining and which caused a whole bunch of difficulties. But what's really great about Fresh Yes Fest is they've really done a good job over the years of curating. The idea is it is Fresh Yes, so it's all about Fresno, it's all about the local, and they do a really good job of curating a lineup of bands that really does represent what is happening in Fresno, or sometimes what has happened, right? Like they'll bring bands like out of retirement and that sort of thing. But they usually have a really like kind of wide lineup of bands, so it's not just like an indie rock show or a metal show or like whatever. And if you look at the lineup, you'll see you have Fashawn, but also Patrick Contreras, and also like these reggae and ska bands, and then like you guys and Mindless Society, and so there's a lot of cool stuff happening, and it's very representative of the scene. And I know we had talked a little bit before about that idea of community, but you guys are one of these bands that seems to be part of this community that's happening in and around the Great Room. Mm-hmm. And so can you tell me a little bit about that, and like what makes that community really like something you want to be a part of? And then if there's bands, and I think we'll play one coming up in a second, but bands you want to shout out that that you think people should be finding out about.
Yeah, no. Well, I personally help the Great Room set up shows. Mm-hmm. Of course, I don't put my name out there, but I put most of the shows, and then I just give it to them. And,
and is that bringing in bands from Central Coast and
everywhere?
Whatnot? Yeah.
Cool. There's an amazing scene happening in San Luis Obispo right now.
Oh, okay.
I'm trying to have bands from here go over there,
right,
and from over there to here.
That's great. Yeah. That's a really nice thing to have happen, to have those connections like that. Yeah, for sure.
I'm just trying to create pipelines all throughout California and just have us all be united. There's a little bit of politics, but at the end of the day, it's all about music.
Sure.
And so for me, I've had bands be like, "Hey, put us a show," and I'm like, "When, where?" The 5 W's.
Yeah.
And I move fast, I talk fast, I think fast, so I just try to do it, and just try to help out the community, amplify us, especially here in Fresno.
Yeah.
So there's bands like the Filthy Kids from Sacramento who are awesome, amazing. There's bands in San Luis Obispo like Amtrak and Excuse Me Sir who are just really going up there, and Couch Dog as well.
That's a great band name.
Yeah.
Great band name.
They're an amazing band, which I'm trying to bring here, as well as the Framers from Santa Barbara.
Okay.
So I'm just trying to be proactive.
Yeah, and make those
there's connections. One of those things where it's like we want to start giving back.
Sure.
So.
And what about the Fresno bands, other Fresno bands that you guys, friends, people you want to shout out other than Scoundrel, in another band we're going to play in a second year. I'm trying to keep it under wraps, but...
Yeah, there's From Flowers to Flies, who are
one of my favorites.
Yeah.
Anyone who listens to the show knows that.
There's also Date.
All right.
I hope that she releases Arcadia Baby. I hope she listens and she releases that song.
Okay, new song. Okay, that sounds great. And we love those kind of shout outs. Anyone else?
We got like Disorderly Conduct.
Okay.
We got one of them in the building.
Okay.
Actually, so
awesome. So here's the thing that I've noticed, which is really, I find really cool, is this idea that there's a lot of bands that like kind of share members, or members kind of move in and out of things. And I think that's a really cool kind of thing. We've had, several bands in here, and the exact same thing happens where it's like, as we start talking, we realize, this guy plays in this band too, or has been in this. And I'm like, oh, well, okay, that totally makes sense. It's an incestuous little community, I guess. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
All right.
So-
Yeah. Anyone?
Yeah, our Addis is in
Okay.
our own band as well.
Okay.
I'd like to shout out her band as well.
Oh yeah.
I think Matt has his own band as well on the side too. But
So everyone, it's like everyone has their own band. Well, okay,
Yeah.
so if that's the case, go ahead. If you have another band, shout them out right now.
shout your bands
Please
out.
do.
We like Brujos. Brujos
We
is
love
very
those.
Okay.
Yes.
Yes,
And
agreed.
up and coming hardcore is Inspite.
Insight is really good. Some,
And
Doggy Dog.
Kind of a little spin-off.
okay.
Yeah,
Perro
it's
Come
cool.
Perro, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, another one. I'm in a hardcore band.
Hardcore.
Animal Style. Yeah, Animal
Animal
Style.
Style.
Okay.
And then I got like a little like solo project going on, and then Gary already mentioned it, the Filthy Kids from
Filthy
Saturday.
Okay.
Kids, yeah.
Okay.
But
Awesome.
I'm not in that band.
But you just got to shout them out.
Yeah.
All right.
Always got to shout him out, yeah.
All right. So you haven't said anything over here. We need you to
Come on, Matt, say
say. Matt needs to say something. What's the band? What do you
Come
do?
on,
What
Matt.
do you play?
Come on.
Yeah.
Come on.
Yeah, how long?
Oh,
Here it
shout
is.
out, I guess, Addis's band. My girlfriend's gonna play in that band.
Okay. There you go. Perfect. Perfect.
And just to give so we obviously David is from Disorderly
Sure,
Conduct.
sure.
I'm not sure if you want to.
Yeah, and that's actually how I got to be with these guys right here. Is we've shared the stage a couple times, and I've seen them with several different drummers actually. Shout out to Jason, Darian, and Chris.
Yeah.
So hopefully I take all those drummers, skills and traits and put it into my own and make these guys sound, just the same.
And is it difficult coming in after other people have played and having to kind of, do you get an opportunity to do your own thing? Are you just trying to?
Of course,
to copy what
No.
others
I
have
think.
done,
Well, I've seen them probably about 4 times, and again, I've shared the stage with them. With my band Disorderly
Sure.
Conduct. But I think the drummer I take the most inspiration from is Jason. He's just so solid. That was their last drummer.
Yeah.
And I'll take his little details and stuff, and especially stuff from the record that Chris did, and I'll add my own spin on it.
Right on. Yeah. That seems like that could be fun in a way, like because you don't necessarily have to create something fully out of scratch from nothing. So that kind of can be relieving in some ways, right? But you still get to do your own thing and have some fun with it.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
That sounds cool. All right, let's take a quick commercial break. We're going to come back. We're going to play one more song. This is one that you guys gave. It's not one of your songs, but it's one that you suggested that we play. We'll talk a little bit about more about that. We will give one last sort of promo for Fres Yes Fest, which is coming up on Saturday, and whatever else comes up here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1.
It's Homegrown.
Get back at it.
On 104.1.
Oh.
Take me from this awful place. I wish I could
There it is. That is Keen. That's the name of the song. The band is called Date, D-A-T-E. Here on Homegrown New Rock 104.1. I'm your host, Joshua Tehee, leading you through this hour's worth of local music with my guest in studio, 7 Asterisk. How are you guys doing so far? Everything okay? Am I treating you all right?
Yeah. Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Good.
These chairs are comfy.
So, yeah, thank you. So, as we were putting together the show, sometimes, bands like to kind of curate the songs that we play. And you guys had suggested we play Scoundrel and also that we play Date. Why? What is it about that particular project? I know the answer, I think, but go ahead.
So when we were, this past few months, when we had 2 drummers, essentially. One was Jason, who was our domestic and our creative force. And then we had Darian, who is the driving force behind Date.
Yeah.
And she would be the drummer that would help us out outside of Fresno.
Mm-hmm. And I feel like she just does everything, right?
She is
like
amazing.
all the time. Someone will be mentioning blah blah, and they'll be like, "Oh, the Darian." I'm like, who is this person that seems to be everywhere? How is that possible?
She's a local celebrity here, and she's amazing at whatever. She'll probably pick up a saxophone in like a day and play it flawlessly.
And so Date is her sort of project.
That is her project, her soul, essentially. Yeah.
Very cool, very cool.
At least that's the way I put it. Yeah.
That makes sense. Yeah.
But I don't know what happened, but I remember a year ago when Bruce was playing, and she was playing with Gazy Lacey.
Okay, Gazy Lacey,
I had to muster up the courage to talk to her because I was very I love your music.
You're a celebrity,
Yeah, exactly. So I had to take a couple of swigs of beer, and I was like, I really like your music. And after that, she told me, why did you do that? I was like, I love your music.
That's so great. That is, I appreciate that. That's really, those things do happen, and it's awesome. I'm glad that it's cool. It's another example of what we were talking about, of that idea of community, that there are people out there that are really just pushing hard and making things happen, and maybe don't get talked about a lot of times. And I think she's definitely one of those people. So, all right, before we end the show for tonight, I want to make sure everyone knows about all of the stuff in terms of what it is that you guys are doing. So you have the set coming up at Fresno Fest. Tell us again about that. Just lay it out, when you guys are playing, all that good stuff.
So we're going to be playing at 2 o'clock.
2 o'clock.
Or, so 2:30 to 3:15.
To 3, okay.
On the 22nd.
So that's Saturday. You guys are on the...
We're performing a show the next day at Sour Milk with Vientre from Colombia and Mouth Beach.
Okay, so Fresno Fest on Saturday, and then the next day at Sour Milk, which is, I don't know if people have been there or not, but it's a great place. It's really cool, and they are having all sorts of they bring in a lot of really interesting bands that wouldn't play anywhere else, which I really appreciate about them. So this band is from Colombia?
Yeah, from Colombia.
Very cool. So that should be a great show. I assume that's a free show. When's that? Was it starting? Do you know what? Do you know the details? Do you have details on that one?
Yeah, doors open at 6 p.m.
Okay.
$10.
$10, and that's at the Sour Milk. For anyone who doesn't know, that's down there on Van Ness in the Tower District. All right, give one last plug for you guys in terms of where people can follow you, find out all of the information, stuff that they need to know.
That's probably mostly going to be on our Instagram, on the 7 Asterisk Instagram. Okay. It's just 7 Asterisk. And
that's 7 spelled out. 7 spelled out. Just
7 spelled out.
Okay.
That or any of our actual pages, which you can find those on the Instagram. I'm not going to list all of our pages individual.
But you guys are on all the platforms and all that kind of stuff. So if someone does a Google, they'll be able to find you.
Hopefully. That's the idea, right?
Yeah. I mean, that's if you did it right, hopefully. All right, so I will say, just make some plugs at the end of the show here. If you are a band or musician who's listening tonight and you think you have something I need to hear, or you maybe want to come in and sit in and do the show like these guys, you totally can. just reach out to me at Joshua Tehee on social media. I'm pretty good. That's how we conversed a lot. So you can do that. You can also go to the New Rock 104.1 webpage, and you can find the Homegrown tab, and you can send in your music that way. A lot of people have been doing that too. It's a great way to do it. Just make sure you include enough about the band so we can kind of talk about it, and make sure you have some contact information in case, we want to get in touch. If you are a fan of local music and you want something other than the radio, I can help you out with that as well. I have a local music newsletter that comes out once a week. It is on Substack, because that's what the cool kids do these days. It is called Band Geek, so you can go onto Substack, you can search Band Geek, you can search Fresno Music or my name, and you should be able to find it. I've also been popping up in Google lately.
Ooh.
Yeah, under Band Geek, yeah. So, which is cool for me. Yeah, that's how I feel about it. So, yeah. Anyway, so that comes out once a week on Sundays. I do a lot of different things there. I'll do some reviews sometimes, or interviews and that different kind of stuff. So it's just a different medium, pretty much the same thing that happens here on Homegrown. Okay, so we're going to jump back into some more music. We're going to play a few of the other bands that are going to be playing at Fresno Fest, so get excited about that, everyone. In the meantime, is there anything else you guys want to say before we sign off? No cursing.
Yeah. Well, first off, we just want to thank you for what you do.
Oh,
You are
come on.
Also a celebrity, so
thank you.
I'm not sure if we can thank you enough. So, and that's coming from everybody.
All right, thank you. I appreciate that. Anything that's not me.
Just make sure you make it out to Fresno.
There you go. That's the one I wanted to hear.
All the good bands.
Support local music, please.
All right. So again, this has been 7 Asterisk in the studio with me tonight here on Homegrown, New Rock 104.1.